Hey guys, B Twice here. Today is Wednesday, June 16th. Been out of town for a few days, so don't have much time, but I wanted to jump on just to kind of go over what we're seeing in QQQ and SPY, especially based on the drop that we saw today, and it looks like the drop that we're seeing after hours. So um, overall, pretty bearish what happened today, and there's a really good shot that we're going to go lower from here, and that we have topped. So originally, what my count was is that we had gone up for a wave three. We are going to pull back for a four. And then go up for a five and hit our price target of between 350 360. It still looks like that is a possibility. What we could have had today was an A, B, C move. That C went a little bit lower than what I would have liked to see, because if it would have broke this level right here, this 336, when we dropped today, then this count would have been invalid, and we would be going lower. So if we break this stop loss below this 335, I would definitely exit if I was still in. I've vacated most of my positions today. Um, if we were to drop from here and not go back to all-time highs, we could be going back to the 300s, possibly even lower. When I have time, either tomorrow or later this week, I'm going to do a more in-depth analysis of where we stand to see where I think we could be going. But you want to be really careful at these levels, because risk-reward is just not there. I mean, we could be going for a push to 350, or we could be going all the way back to 300. So I think the downside factor here is it's a huge, huge risk. So be careful if you're trading this name. All right, so SPY. So the reason that I'm starting to lean more bearish on Nasdaq and that thinking that we could have already topped is because of what we saw today on SPY. So I believe we did top on SPY, or the S&P 500, earlier this week, or late last week. I was thinking we'd get to between 427 to 430. I think we hit 426 sometime during the trading day the other day, and since then we've started to drop. So what I'm thinking is that, and there still could be some upside. I haven't gone back and done a really in-depth count on this, but um, it still could be possible that we're still going to push back to all-time highs to go back up to touch that 427. That is still technically valid as long as we hold this support. So this support I actually drew on my video that I did last week or over the weekend. And when we dumped today, we caught support right at that 420 level. If we break below 420, it's broken. Now, the reason I'm saying that, hey, I ultimately think we're going to pop back up a little bit, fail, and then we're going to completely diverge down here into the 400 range, is because our wave four, if we did just top our wave four price target, the minimum is 412, and then the max is usually it's going to be right around 400. So personally, what I do think is going to happen is that we'll pop back up if we even do it all, and then from here we'll get rejected and come back down. So you definitely want to be careful at these levels, because the downside right now is way outweighing the upside. So if you like these videos, go ahead and hit a like and subscribe.